for another interview with the players from Steiner's 2023 state championship team. Tonight we have Mia Pope here to talk to us about the season, her freshman year, and hopefully what is yet to come for her career and this upcoming season. Hi Mia, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hanging in there. First question I want to ask, I've asked everybody, you're growing up in Hamilton, Steiner's, got a success and a tradition and a legacy about the softball program. How aware were you of that success and the tradition of Steiner softball before you got to the school?
I always heard great things about Steiner softball. They've had many accomplishments, but when coming in, I was very excited to play for them because I knew they did big things for that program.
So you're coming in as a freshman to a team that had a very successful 2022 season. They won the CBC title. They won the Mercer County title. They won Central Jersey Group 3. They make it all the way to the state final before coming up 2 runs short. So you're coming into a team that was obviously very successful and has a high level of play. What were you personally hoping to achieve? What were you hoping to contribute and get out of your freshman season?
I just wanted to work hard and achieve a starting spot on the field and help my team in any way I could.
So I do want to ask you, the season started, you were batting leadoff for the first just handful of games, and you struggled batting 100.
Yeah.
Then they dropped you to 9th, and you exploded, and you batted 528 as the 9th batter. Can you just talk about what changed for you going from leadoff to 9th? I mean, I'm sure you don't bat 9th probably ever, okay? But you're killing it. I mean, over 500, It's a big change, right? So can you just talk about how your approach changed or what you did differently to go from that to batting 528?
Well, in this game, it's all mental. And coming in, I was nervous. I felt like I needed something to prove, so I was in a mental state where I just was overthinking everything. But I just had to realize that I had to relax when I'm up there, and just when I got into that 9th batter spot, I just needed to get out of my head, and I think I did that, and I just relaxed after that.
I would agree. I mean, that continued when they did move you back to leadoff. You even were better. You batted 576 in the last 8 games where you were back in the leadoff spot. So can you talk about, again, as now going back to leadoff, how were you able to not just maintain what you had done at the 9th spot, but actually get even better?
I think I just have to have the same mindset that I had when I was batting 9th. Not to overthink anything, just go in there with an open mindset and just want to hit the ball.
So I do want to ask you about 2 specific plays that happened. The first play is in the sectional final against Robbinsville. You guys have already lost Robbinsville twice. In this game, you were able to actually get to Katie Ziliani early, which was not at all happening in the first 2 times you played. You're up 2-0. It's the bottom of the second inning. They have bases loaded with 1 out, and you make a diving play to your left that keeps everybody where they are, and we actually get out of that inning without giving up any runs. So can you just walk us through the play? Do you see the pitch? You see it off the bat, your reaction, what's going through your mind? What are you thinking? Just start to finish if you could.
Well, I remember when it was bases loaded, all I was thinking was I needed to get the ball. If I didn't get the ball, they were going to score. And I just was on the balls of my feet. I knew it could possibly come to me because she was a lefty, and I was ready for it, and it just hit right. I kind of stopped thinking in that moment and just went for the ball. I gave it my all.
The second one is the final play of the state title. It's a slapper, so everybody's kind of shifted around. Sierra's up, you're over in the hole, Bianca's a little bit up the middle. But same idea. I mean, you see it off the bat. She puts it in what should be the hole, but the way you guys are shifted, it kind of comes at you. Can you just walk us through the play? I mean, that's the play that won the game, right? So can you just walk us through everything, again, from the pitch to seeing it off the bat, reaction, etc.?
Yeah, well, during the whole game, I knew that the slappers were hitting it to me every single time. That girl hit it to me every single time. And I remember when she was coming up to bat, I knew she hit it to me last time, so I was just ready on the balls of my feet. I moved in a little because she wasn't hitting it that hard, and I made sure to cover the hole between me and third. And when it got hit, I just moved so quick, and I had to release it very quick because she was fast. So I just kind of stopped thinking in that moment too.
You had any doubt she was out?
It was close, but I think we got her.
So follow up to the last play of the game. I'm not sure if you've seen this picture or not. It's one of our favorite pictures, but in the video and in the picture, you can see Katie is sort of already got her arms up, celebrating,
Mm-hmm.
and you really haven't yet released the ball. Like you fielded it, but you
Yeah.
haven't thrown it yet. We like the picture because it seems for us, it's Katie has full belief that the play is going to get made and that the girl's going to be out and we're going to win. Just curious for your thoughts on that.
I didn't know anything about that photo, but I just I think that represents what Steiner softball is about because we all have trust in each other. Our relationship and bond is very good on that team, and no matter who you are, we have full trust in you.
Okay, so moving into your sophomore year now, how do you expect your role to change coming in? So you guys graduated 5 girls, 3 that were starters for 3 years, the other 2 that played a pretty big role as seniors in the team. So you guys do have some things to fill, right? So
Yeah.
how do you expect your role from freshman year to change now into your sophomore year?
I mean, my role is definitely going to be similar, but I think I need to help out the team by being more vocal and picking up other teammates, making sure everyone's okay, make sure everyone's relaxed, always getting hype in the dugout. I need to help with that.
Looking back at the 2023 season, I'm going to ask you for a couple of moments that stand out. So the first one would be one of your plays that stands out to you. Like when we talk about the 2023 season individually for you, what play sort of jumps to the forefront of your mind?
I think it was the play in the sectional final. That was or the state final. I think it might have been the sectional final though, where I made the diving play. That it was such an exhilarating moment when I knew I caught it.
So then we'd like an individual moment, but that's not yours. So one of your teammates, there's tons of big time plays that your teammates made. If we ask you for one of those plays from an individual moment, an individual play from somebody else that's not you, which one kind of jumps out?
I think it was in the state final when Addison made the throw down to short, and it was such a good throw. Like it was on the money, and it just really changed the whole game for us.
So then a game for the 2023 season, which again, obviously the state final is the game that everybody's going to remember and talk about. But if you could pick a game that wasn't the state final, which game like jumps again? Which game are you going to remember 3 years from now beside the state final? Which games would you remember?
I think it's going to be the Allentown game. I think we were very confident in that game, but I don't think we had any idea we were going to score that many runs, and it was such a exciting and fun game to achieve.
So sort of follow up to that, I don't know if you're aware, but in the seniors 3 years, every game they played against Allentown was close. They lost as sophomores. They lost 2-0. They won 3-0 and 2-0 as juniors, and they won I think 2-0 and 3-0 as seniors before that game. So just what do you think was different about that game that it suddenly went from being always a close game and a hard battle to just, I think the headline was 10 minutes, 11 hits, 12 runs?
Yeah, I think that was the game that we really exploded on our offense, and once one person got a hit, it just all unfolded. We honestly went crazy in that game, and I think it really boosted our confidence for the future games after that.
Last thing we like to do is play some word association. So I'm going to say something, and same things we kind of give everybody that comes through.
All right.
But if you can, first thing comes to your head, right? Explanations, if you need one, go ahead. If you can keep it to 3 or 4 words, that'd be great.
All right.
Okay. So the first word is softball.
Mental.
Coach Melker.
Tough.
Coach Walsh.
Caring.
Robbinsville.
Rivalry.
Notre Dame.
Intense.
Freshman 4.
Elite.
Steiner.
Champions.